summoned the god of heaven, Kadia, and the goddess of heaven, Soka. And then he told them that they would have to train to be able to protect heaven from those that want to destroy whatever Kadia creates. So he wants them to train to one day get revenge on Adazor for killing Kadia's wife Kadia, so that Adazor could one day apologize for what he has done and listen to his father and train with him to become truly the best. To try and achieve this, Kadia made Kadia and Soka train by ordering them to create an opponent that they can fight to the death. So Kadia and Soka go up to the well and start to make love to create their son that would fight each one of them in separate battles to the death to test his power at birth. And the one that did that was Soka. Soka is the son of Kadia and Soka and will be the first legendary warrior that will test his power against every single knight, dragon, god, goddess, doppelganger, enemies, and angels that want to test him to see if he truly is the legendary warrior that fought his first fight against Kadia, the god of heaven. And in this first fight we saw Soka and Kadia take their stances and charge at each other with their full power and flash their swords, which caused a loud clang that rang through each of their ears and drumming out their heartbeats, making each clash of their swords making their arms ache and muscle tremble. But they both gritted their teeth and continued to clash at full power and go beyond their limits without breaking a sweat or shedding a tear of exhaustion as their clashing of their swords sent shockwaves through heaven, making it rain in the space below heaven as it began to become a thunderstorm that shocked both of them, making Kadia head stick up and make Soka's helmet crack. And as the shockwave traveled through his armor, it spreads to his sword, and his sword begins crack as Kadia's sword breaks. Soka's sword through its hands, then both fight on the impact of their clash until Soka catches himself and charges at Kadia and punches him in his face, breaking some of his teeth in his mouth as Kadia raises his fist and punches Soka's helmet as it begins to crack more and more and starts to make Kadia's hand bleed from him punching Soka's helmet as he could, as he thinks of the way to heal himself is to hold his head up to his face and touches his face with his hand and begins to heal the wound he endured while Soka waits for Kadia out of his respect to the father Kadia. When Kadia is fully healed, he throws a sword as it lands in the groove next to him and would die. He starts charging up his special move to Kadia as he says his boss as it breaks apart into many other blasts that fly through the air towards Soka, and he dodges and whips, trying to avoid the boss but can't avoid them for long as he grits his teeth and puts up a defense stance. And he is hit by the blast and feels hurt from the impact of the energy shots, but his back going down that easily as he starts charging his own Kadia as he says and Kadia does the same again as he starts charging a Kadia again as he says
and fires his blast at the same time of Soka with their beams crashing and no clear way to see who is winning as everyone in the world the Kadia versus hearing
echoes throughout heaven once again as pieces of the clouds like to fade into the winds like their powers clashing or creating as it begins to make tornadoes that spinning around them with winds that are rolling faster than the speed of light as that tornadoes explode impacting them them to give more power into their blast, as they put more power into the Kadakas, with them being to struggle as sweats are pouring down their faces, making their skin begin to dry out as it begins to make their muscles get stiff. But they both grit their teeth and make sure neither of them are giving each other the upper hand, as you see that Soka begins to lose energy and Kadia's blast begins to get the upper hand, and Soka gets hit by the blast and is still standing but was hurt and defeated. And Kadia asks Soka if he is done with this fight, and Soka refuses to give up as the Yaka throws her sword at Soka, and Soka catches it and charges at Kadia once more as they clash their swords again till Soka loses all of his energy. And once this happens, Kadia breaks Soka's sword and elbows him in the face, and Soka hits the ground and lands in his back defeated. But Kadia is proud to call him the legendary warrior, as Soka fought hard against Kadia, and now that he has lost he will be honored as the warrior that fought till the end with all his power to lose but to learn from his mistakes and continue to better himself to one day be a warrior that isn't that brave. Celestial, dedicated, efficient, famous, godly, hell-bent, intelligent, Jurassic, kindred, legendary, majestic, nurturing, optimistic, hellish, quick, refined, soft-hearted, talented, unbeatable, versatile, wise, expectorate, shouted down, snagging the Kadraka verse that will one day defend his title of the legendary warrior from the next night, willing to take you on to become the next legendary warrior. And until we figure out who that is that will face him one game, we will learn to experience what it's time to keep your title of the legendary warrior, legendary warrior, legendary warrior. That is the legendary warrior. That is the legendary warrior. That is the legendary warrior.
In the land of Cadragonics, knights stand tall, with pets by their side, they fight with all. Evil doppelgangers and deities they face, for honor and victory they take their place. Trials and sacrifices, every step they take, to become the ultimate warriors they make. Through the darkness, through the light, with every battle they grow might. Knights of Cadragonics, under the starry sky, wielding powers, facing the night. Together we stand, together we fight, for honor and victory our hearts ignite. From the depths of the abyss to the peaks of the sky, each night's journey a story to try. Through the storm, through the rain, we rise like the dawn, come what may. In the final battle, the stakes are high, but with friends at their side, they never die. For Cadragonics, for their kin, they'll stand tall until the very end. With every breath, with every heart, they prove their valor, they hold the part. Through the flames, through the cold, their spirits will never fall. Knights of Cadragonics, under the starry sky, wielding powers, facing the night. Together we stand, together we fight, their honor and victory our hearts ignite. Our hearts ignite. Our hearts ignite. Our hearts ignite. Our minds start to explode. Our minds start to explode. Our minds start to explode. Our spirits start to be possessed. Our spirits start to be possessed. Our spirits start to be possessed. Our souls start to empower. Our souls start to empower. Our souls start to empower. Our bodies start to withstand. Our bodies start to withstand. Our bodies start to withstand. Our full power. Our full power. Our full power that will propel us to go beyond our limit. To go beyond our limits. To go beyond our limits. And as we're pushing it to the limit, pushing it to the limit, pushing it to the limit, we're fighting to our last breath. And once that happens, we have either lost the will to Situation de Zone in onze ultime conflicten Reier repliques conflict Die destans of conflict ultime In onze ultimativen conflicten Aci conflictus Hei ban ien dan di kuma Omokan watashi tachi no kyuchoku no taitsu ni oite Uri wikun gyogyo kandel neseo Ogaru to konfliktuose Konflikti onik jara tak na ivore Ultimate konflikter Nefestak by się utujen nosów konfliktów Wina i sali klika Aż kila zarosocik W naszych poselskich konfliktach Ans na konfliktu Kujka twin hasów giga z nekrodu U naszych ostatecznych konfliktach Trągią ściągner kujku głoczunta Gynej gurzdaro ne pendrau Kuj habano zetu zokubela In onze les konflikt Luka ultime Gwenda reading destino Miło czysto cytami Fluid ultime konflikt That will decide if you're able to achieve our destinies And if we win then we will achieve our destinies And rewrite history in the story of the Knights of Kadragonics 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 Knight, 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 knight